What's going on, everyone? TM24 here, and we are back with some more Marvel Snap content. Now, if you've watched the video yesterday, you know we recently got Thanos, and I've been having tons of fun playing with them and using the stones, so I thought it would be, fun to kind of rank the stones in order from what I think is the best to what I think is probably, the least useful stone out there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rank them. This is going to be a super short video today. But before we get into that, I just want to throw an image up here. As you guys can see, most of my watch time is coming from people that aren't subscribed. So if you've got a quick moment, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, maybe even like the video, as it really does help me out. But for now, let's get into these rankings. All right, so first up, we've got the Space Stone. On reveal, next turn you can move one card at this location and you draw a card. Now, I've been having a ton of use out of the Space Stone, especially with the Lockjaw variant of Thanos. It's great to send the Space Stone through Lockjaw. Hopefully it pulls something big. Maybe it's an Infinite, She-Hulk, Magneto, something, right? And then you can still move that out of the way and continue to play stones onto Lockjaw. So for me, I feel that the Space Stone is really strong. And I'd say it is it's at least in the top 3 here. So we're going to throw it at 3 for now. We might end up moving it up. Next up, the Reality Stone. Transform this location into a new one. Draw a card. I love the Reality Stone as well. Being able to change a location has huge benefits. Allows flexibility. You can steal a location if maybe it's one that, maybe it's a location that destroys your cards or something like that. This allows you to change that up and still be able to play on that location. So I feel that the Reality Stone is really strong as well. And I actually probably prefer the Reality Stone to the Space Stone. So I'm going to put the Reality Stone up at 2 for right now. Next up, we've got the Mind Stone. On reveal, draw 2 stones from your deck. So just kind of in and of itself, it doesn't feel all that great. But drawing stones is a great thing because then you get to play them. So for that reason, I can't put it too low, but I feel like 4 is probably a good spot for it. So we're going to put the Mind Stone at 4. Next up, we've got the Time Stone. On reveal, draw a card. Next turn, you get +1 energy. I love the +1 energy. It definitely helps in decks like the Lockjaw variant that I'm playing because it'll let us get something a little bit bigger out early. So I think it's really good. I think it's probably better than the Mind Stone, but maybe not as good as the Space Stone. So we'll move the Mind Stone down. We'll leave the Space Stone where it is at. So this is what I'm thinking right now. Next up, we got the Power Stone. If you've played all 6 stones, Thanos has +10 power. This one is a little bit tough. It is the strongest stone. It's a 1/3. It gives you +10 power on your Thanos. You've got to draw them, of course, and you've got to play the rest of the stones. So it's a little bit tough to actually pull off. I think I've only managed it in a couple of games so far. So even though it is the strongest in terms of actual power, I think it's probably the weakest stone right now. I think it's tough to play them all and play Thanos before turn 6. And therefore, the Power Stone right now feels the weakest to me. Lastly, we've got the Soul Stone. So on reveal, draw a card. Enemy cards here have -1 power. You're kind of relying on your, your opponent to have cards that they have played there. I don't feel that the Soul Stone is all that strong. I think the Reality Stone maybe it deserves a jump up. Maybe it's the Space Stone. I think I'm going to move the Space Stone up. I'm going to move the Time Stone over. Let's adjust these a little bit, make sure they fit nicely. And actually, I'm going to move the Mind Stone up as well. I prefer the Mind Stone to the Soul Stone. I think I've gotten the least use out of the Soul Stone so far. So for me, I'm going to put the Soul Stone at 5. So just based on my, early trials with this Thanos deck, the Space Stone being able to move cards has been super beneficial. Changing the location with the Reality Stone, again, something that feels really strong. Energy is always a great thing. Getting more stones is awesome. All of them feel pretty good in a nutshell. I just feel that the Space Stone and the Reality Stone are kind of a step above the other ones. So for me, that's where I think the stones are as of right now. This might change as new cards come in, But I think that's what I've got for now. So let me know what you guys think. Do I got these ratings right, wrong? Do you prefer Stone over another one? Let me know in the comments below. But until next time, remember, have some fun.